Welcome back to the channel. What's up, everybody? Okay, now look, really nothing major happened here yet. It looks like maybe, just maybe, it's trying to establish some kind of a bottom here. If you look closely, you can see the similarities with what it did before when it carved out a higher low, setting up for another move higher. It's almost like the chart is whispering, relax, I'm preparing something big, and we as traders have to recognize those signs. So right now, it feels like ZBCN is attempting to carve out another higher low, a fresh base, a foundation, something that could become the launch pad for the next explosive breakout. This content is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing discussed here should be considered financial, investment, or trading advice. Now that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And let's see if that's truly the case. Maybe what it really wants here is to confirm a higher low type of bottom, just like it did before. And that bottom we already saw earlier in the year, let's be honest, I don't think we're going to come anywhere near that level again anytime soon. That was likely the cycle low, the flush out, the moment when weak hands sold and strong hands accumulated. And from there, all we've been doing is setting the stage for the bigger show that's about to come. So yes, we're waiting for the next ZBCN breakout. Patience is the key here. We're not just randomly hoping. We're watching the charts, we're looking at the trend lines, and what we see is clear. The breakout is approaching. The setup is undeniable. And if you've been around long enough in crypto, you know these consolidation phases are where the biggest moves are born. What are we looking for? We're looking for a breakout above this trend line. Once ZBCN clears that, things can get wild very fast. We actually believe ZBCN is going to moon very soon. And if I had to pick a time frame based on how the chart looks right now, I'd say September. It just looks like it wants to moon in September. Of course, provided it doesn't break below this key trend line. That's important. If it can hold above this line, then very likely September is going to be a massive month. If it breaks below, sure, you might get a larger consolidation under resistance that could postpone the moon mission into October. But whether it's September or October, the breakout is coming. The writing is on the dot wall. Because here's the truth. ZBCN is in a bull market. A real strong bull market. And not just some random pump like the garbage scam coins out there. No, this one is different. This one has real traction, real momentum, and a community that actually believes in the project. It's superior to all the crap coins that no one with serious money touches. You know what I mean. Smart traders, serious investors, people with real capital, they don't waste time on coins that are going straight down. They buy the good merchandise, the high-quality assets, the ones that have staying power. And ZBCN is one of the good ones, one of the very few in this space that actually looks strong. Why do I say that? Because of the simple truth. Higher lows, higher highs. That's the definition of an uptrend. That's the technical picture of strength. And ZBCN has been showing exactly that. Meanwhile, Bitcoin can go mess itself. Seriously, Bitcoin can F itself. Because no matter what Bitcoin is doing, ZBCN has been carving its own path, pushing up when it wants, consolidating when it wants, and setting up the next breakout regardless of the noise. Now obviously, once Bitcoin bounces, and it will at some point, it will likely bring more attention to ZBCN. That's how the market works. The liquidity flows from Bitcoin to altcoins, and the strongest altcoins benefit the most. But the point is, ZBCN doesn't even need Bitcoin to look good right now. It's doing its own thing. Let me show you real quick. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart, then circle back to ZBCN. But before that, do me a favor. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you're serious about trading, get yourself a Bitonics account. I'm telling you, it's the best exchange to trade cryptocurrencies right now by far. If you're in the US, Canada, or Australia, stop wasting your money on Coinbase, Kraken, or Crypto.com. They rob you with insane fees, they give you slow service, and they limit your orders. Stop with that nonsense. Bitonics gives you the lowest fees, real tools like stop orders and trigger orders, plus they've got tutorials that make it super easy. And the kicker? They give you a deposit bonus. You deposit $500, you get $200 free. No brainer. I don't know why anyone would choose the other scams when you can use Botonics. Anyway, check it out if you're serious. Now, back to Bitcoin. What do we see here? Well, first of all, let's call it what it is. Bitcoin is scammy and filthy right now. You can see it broke below support, which is not good. It broke the trend line. That kind of move always shakes out traders. To me, it looks like a shakeout. Classic move. They want to scare you. They want to flush you out. So now the question is it going to do a double bottom? Or maybe dip just a little bit lower before bouncing? Or maybe bounce straight from here? Honestly, I'm leaning toward a bounce. Because usually when Bitcoin gets this oversold and this nasty, a relief bounce follows. And once this filthy Bitcoin bounces, that's when the real fun begins for altcoins. Remember, we are in altcoin season. Whether you feel it yet or not, the rotation is happening. Once Bitcoin stabilizes and starts to bounce, ZBCN will confirm its bottom. That's when you'll see the fireworks. That's when the breakout becomes more than just a possibility, it becomes inevitable. Now, if Bitcoin does what I expect, ZBCN will test its current support, maybe squeeze a little lower, then grip that level tight. Once that test holds, we'll likely see a small pullback and then bam, breakout. My eyes are on September. That's the window I'm watching. And the target. Well, once you clear that local high around 92 cents, that's when things really take off. And let me be clear, this is not financial advice. We're not your financial advisors. We're professional traders who've been trading crypto for 8 years. That's what we do, full-time, with our own capital. But this is not financial advice, just analysis and experience. Now, once it breaks that 92-cent level, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is where it gets exciting. This is where the pattern unleashes. Because what you're looking at here is a consolidation that's been building for 4, maybe 5 months. That's a massive consolidation inside a bull market. That's not bearish, that's not weakness, that's strength. That's coiled energy waiting to explode. And let me remind you again, we're talking about Zebec, not some random coin. Zebec is different. Zebec is unique. Zebec isn't some Ponzi. It's not one of those coins that pump and dump overnight. This one has structure. It has a bull market behind it. And right now, we're just seeing a natural pullback, a correction in the middle of a bull market. That's healthy. That's exactly what you want to see before the next rally. Think about it. We had the initial correction earlier this year, then a strong rally, then another small pullback. That's the cycle. That's the rhythm of a bull market. And right now what we're seeing isn't a scary collapse, it's just a natural pullback, a breather, a pause before the sprint. And once ZBCN breaks that $6 level with conviction, boom, we're loading up heavy. We're going balls deep on ZBCN at that breakout. No hesitation. If you trade ZBCN, if you invest in it, or if you just watch it casually, pay attention. Because when this breakout comes, you don't want to be sitting on the sidelines. We didn't miss the breakout in April when it exploded from 20 cents to the 70s. We nailed that one. We smoked it. I still have the screenshots. That trade was beautiful, and now we're waiting for the next one. And make no mistake, when it comes, we're going to be involved. Heavy. Heavy enough that we might even move the market ourselves. That's how we trade. When we go all in. And that's why you need to make sure you're in the VIP group. Because right now ZBCN looks like it's just consolidating, doing nothing. But it's not nothing. It's preparing, and you need to know how to position yourself for that. Here's the strategy. Have your hodl position in ZBCN. That's your long-term bag. Don't touch it. Let it ride. But you also need another portion of your account. Say 50%, that's your trading bucket. You use that for breakout trades. Maybe it's ZBCN, maybe it's Ethereum, maybe it's something else. The point is to grow your USDT, to stack more capital so you can buy more of your long-term bag. Your job as a crypto trader right now is simple. Grow your account as fast as possible before the bull market ends. Because when the bull market ends, it's over. And when it ends, trust me, it won't be pretty. It's going to be the biggest, nastiest rug pull the crypto market has ever seen. The kind of collapse that wipes out everything. The kind of drop that makes headlines for years. So while the music is still playing, you have to dance. You have to capitalize. If you waste 1 or 2 months just sitting on your hands watching your account stagnate, you're losing opportunity, and opportunity is the only thing that matters in this phase. Because the final phase of the bull market is here. It's happening right now, and ZBCN is one of the best vehicles to ride it. Don't miss it. If you enjoyed this breakdown and found it valuable, make sure to smash that like button, share this video with your friends or community who follow crypto, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming updates. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we drop the next big analysis.